we've got Tsubasa. Let me go ahead and grab everything. There we go. And then I'll get you ready over here in the chat. 1 second. Let's find you. All right. Let me know if you need any help. There you are. All right. Make sure you refresh and then it's push to talk. Okay. We'll give you just a little bit here so you can get in. I see that you got your mute off. Almost. Working on it.
Okay.
There we go.
It's working now.
Hello. I can hear you.
Hello, Morrachi.
There. Welcome. Welcome. Good to see you. How's it going?
I'm doing great.
Awesome. Awesome, Swas. Awesome possum. All right. Let's go ahead and hop into things, shall we?
Sure.
Alrighty. So I've been starting everyone else off like this, and I'll go ahead and let you do the same. And that is, first off, why don't you go ahead and let people know what your name is and your handles and how they can find you?
My name is Tsubasa. You can find me on Twitter, YouTube, Twitch, or other on my link tree as well.
We've got all of the links over in the chat, you guys, so make sure you go check it out. Okay. All right. And then let's go ahead and move into kind of like a little bit about your character, a little bit about your design and your background, like what got you interested in VTubing?
It all started like when Whole Life was still a new thing, but the one that before was Keys and Eyes, but that was 3D, but Whole Life like got more into the live 2D ones, which is the one that got me more interested. It was Usada Pecora, since she has comedy.
Cool. And then let's see here. It looks like you do a lot of gaming. Is there any inspiration from games for like the outfit that you've chosen?
Yeah. It's from the Fate series, if you're familiar with Fate Extra.
Okay. Gotcha. It looks really nice.
Thank you.
Yeah, and I also like the red in your hair too.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a nice frame for your face.
Nice frame.
Okay, so let's go ahead and hop into, you used to be on Vstream and now you're moving on over to what platforms?
I was always multi-streaming.
Always multi-streaming?
Yeah, before Vstream was even a thing.
So you've been on like, you're on Twitter or Twitch, I mean, and YouTube. Are there any other platforms?
There's Kick and Trovo, but I don't see much people on there though.
Sure. I know Kick is a little bit newer of a platform. Not super duper new, but it's, how long? Maybe like 2-3 years? Does that sound about right?
What, like 1 year ago? Like similar to when Vstream started?
Okay. And how did you find Vstream anyways?
Through Twitter, from one of my person I followed retweeted about it.
Okay. It seems like that's been the way that a lot of people have found Vstream, is just through Twitter and like word of mouth. It seems like, you know, it's always been very like social. So that makes sense. Okay. When you stream, what have you been streaming lately?
I've mostly been streaming like Yu-Gi-Oh, Fate Grand Order, anime theme games, Super Mega Champions, sometimes FPS games, Power World.
Oh yeah, Power World. I'm right there with you. That's been pretty on fire lately. Lots of folks getting in there and playing it.
It's a fun game.
What got you started into VTubing specifically? Were you like a streamer before, or was this like brand new? Then you wanted to try streaming from just being a VTuber?
I was just uploading videos on YouTube before I started like streaming.
Okay. Do you still, and you said you still stream over to Vstream, so, I mean, YouTube, so then that probably means you've got like a lot of VODs over there?
Yeah, a lot of VODs, but it wasn't streaming before, it was just upload videos.
Okay, and then the content, did you do like video games or was it
It was mostly
like
games.
Mostly games? Okay. That's cool. And let's see here. What are some things that you would want people to know about you moving forward?
I usually like hanging out with friends and usually like play with other people.
Mhm. You
I
like
like anime, sports, uh, board games.
ooh, board games. What kind of board games are you into?
Um, chess, mahjong, Uno.
Ah. Well, we know one other person around here who likes chess. Alrighty. Very cool. What would you say are like 3 words that describe you best?
Uh, introverted
Mhm.
and sometimes maybe annoying with a
Do you have a
specific
third?
person.
Well, it's been very nice to have you on here and talk to you so far. So you don't seem very annoying to me.
It was nice talking.
Um, aw, thanks. So have you been on the Discord before on Vstream?
Yeah, I had been on their Discord before.
Yeah, I noticed that like a lot of people seem to enjoy like finding collab partners and things on there. Is that something that you're interested in? I know you'd mentioned you like playing with friends. Is collabing in your wheelhouse?
Yeah, if they're open for it, but it usually depends if I'm interested in it or not.
Gotcha, gotcha. I mean, that makes sense. Some people also, maybe don't have the same games or, totally different tastes. That makes sense.
Yeah, like, and sometimes you need to, if you vibe with them or not, like you don't
Hmm.
know them familiar.
Oh, I know. I understand completely when it comes to like, I've never met you before, and let's have, like this 3-hour stream together. And, you know, it might be a good idea to like talk beforehand. And then,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, totally get it. It's definitely, there are hurdles to jump when you're definitely trying to do some collabing, but sometimes you can find some really amazing people doing that as well. And from what you've said, it sounds like you found some friends that you like to play with. So
Yeah, some,
that's
but not always though.
sure, sure. It can be hit or miss.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. So before we wrap up here, um, why don't you go ahead and let people know again where they can find you exactly and your handles?
You can mostly find me on YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, or on my link tree.
All right. And then I've got all of that over in the chat as well. So please make sure you go follow and support. And thank you so much for being here, Tsubasa. It's been really nice chatting with you. Is there anything else that you wanted to add before we wrap up?
Not really.
All right. Well, thank you for being here, and I'll talk to you later, okay?
Okay,
All right. Bye.
bye.
Okie dokie. Let's see here.